Welcome. You're listening to John Hyman from Commercial Real Estate Online. The website to contact us is commercial-realestate-training.com. In this brief video, I just want to cover some tips, tools and ideas relating to listing presentations today. Those listings that you are pitching for in industrial, office or retail property. Certainly every property and every listing can present unique challenges when it comes to the listing presentation itself. In every case, you will need to understand the property market, the client and the listing so that you can match your recommendation to the client's required outcomes in selling or leasing that property. So a persuasive presentation is one that addresses the concerns of the client in a proactive and relevant way. To achieve that, there's going to be some 6 or 7 recommendations that I'll make here that will help you take you through that process. So let's look at number 1. Determine whether the property and the client are correctly matched to the levels of inquiry coming into your brokerage today for that property type. Is the property so unique that it will have limited inbound inquiry? If that is the case, you will need to choose the right method of sale or lease as that which is best possible for the outcomes required of the client. The duration of the exclusive listing will also need to be extended to support the special and diverse marketing processes. It's not unusual for unique properties to be on the market for many months, and in some cases over 12 months. To devote the right focus to that property listing, that type of listing, exclusivity is required in every case. Of course, your property will need to be matched to the prices and the rents in the market. You'll also need to choose the right method of sale or lease in each particular case. Number 2. Review the property and the marketplace. Prepare and structure your proposal following a complete and comprehensive review of the property and the marketplace. As part of that, understand the competing properties, the prices, the rentals currently being achieved, and the levels of inbound inquiry. Number 3. Present your recommendations. You're doing that to the client based on their needs in price, rental, timing and outcome. Number 4. Review the property for any weaknesses that will need to be addressed prior to the commencement of a marketing campaign. There are likely to be weaknesses. In the case of investment properties, make sure that any weaknesses in the tenancy mix or the existing lease documentation are well addressed prior to the commencement of the campaigns. Review the lease documentation yourself personally before you handle the property and take it into a marketing campaign. Check off the income and certainly review all of the tenancy mix. Number 5. Check out the cash flow. From an investment property, you'll need to know that cash flow with due regard to the passing income, that is the income that's actually paid, the expenditure management, the outgoings and the net income. If the property is to be resold back to the investment market, the checks and balances need to be correct when it comes to investment performance. So you'll be checking off net income, outgoings, expenditure, income and investment performance. Number 6. Property performance will need to be supported by proof and evidence. You will need to ensure that the elements of property activity, particularly the performance and the structure of the property, are available for scrutiny and due diligence. In many cases, an investment property today will be taken through a due diligence process as part of moving towards a settlement. So you need to make sure that you've got all your checks and balances in place regards income, expenditure, outgoings and title issues, particularly with anything that has an impact on property occupancy. Look for the proof, do the scrutiny and get the evidence. Get everything in writing so that you know that you are indeed matching your marketing efforts to the elements of the property as they exist today. Number 7. Talk to the customer at their level of understanding. Lead them through the recommendations required for a property of that type in today's market. Give reasons for your recommendations and evidence from the local property market. Understand what's going on locally and then draw the client's attention to that activity. It will help you condition the client accordingly. When you look at market conditions, you'll be looking at the best methods of sale or lease in each case, the prices, the rentals, the level of inquiry, the time on market, and also the factors of supply and demand. All of those things will have an impact on exactly how you will achieve results with your listings. So going back to the beginning here, it's not hard to win a listing in today's market, providing you are correctly matching your listing and marketing recommendations to the property, the client, and the local market area. Local market knowledge and professional skill will help you complete and convert more commercial real estate listings over time. So there you go, that's a few tips relative to listing presentations today, and indeed you probably should have a checklist for that process. You can get more information, helpful tips, tools and ideas from our website at commercial-realestate-training.com. If you haven't been to that website before, here it is here, and you'll get lots of tips, tools and ideas relative to commercial, industrial and office property, and also retail property, sales, leasing and property management. Thanks for listening to this video today. If we can be of further help, send us an email at support@commercial-realestate-training.com. We take those tips and those ideas that you send us via email and merge them into our videos and also our podcasts. Thanks for listening today, and we'll catch you next time. This is John Hyman signing off for now.